Alright guys, so we are in Washington DC at Ronald Reagan International, the CRJ-200, probably still my favorite aircraft, or at least one of my favorite aircraft in X-plane. Even though it's the version 1, it's still an amazing aircraft. We'll be flying to Atlanta, so I haven't done a flight plan yet or nothing. We'll do all that together on the stream today and get started up here. Hopefully it looks good. Using it, I did turn on a couple add-ons just to do a test today, see how it works. I have XM Vario for the weather, using XP Realistic Pro, and I have the wave animation, little Lua fix to help the waves look more. They're not so rigid like pattern. It looks a little better, and I think the shadows for the cockpit, I have it a little Lua script. So we'll see how all this works. I don't usually have a lot of problems with the actual with this plane, so it's pretty solid. It's pretty early in the morning here. Just gonna view out a little bit. This is the Drislexy, Washington D.C. It's a beautiful add-on. I mean, it's the entire Washington area, including the White House, the Pentagon, memorials, everything. I was even I didn't notice that. There's a Trump plane right here. Look at that. Didn't even notice that. That's crazy. All right, so yeah, beautiful airport, guys. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and pull up our iPad, and I do have should be working. Okay, now let me make sure that plane's working. Go back to maps. Yep, Washington. Do you think the Rangers, Seals, and Green Berets and also special ops should work together? They actually do work together. Not all sometimes in the same missions, but they're all under usually one command. So, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up sim brief. I'm gonna do a new flight. Just go ahead and hit this sucker up real quick. Have fun with CRJ in a couple days, so itching to get back into it. It's a great aircraft. Kdca to Katl. We're also using pounds instead of kilos. In the CRJ-200. SimBrief is a great app. I love it. Hope everyone's doing good today. Okay, looks like we got a pretty simple route. Let's see how much fuel devices to take here. Uh, 477 miles, which is pretty short. And let's go ahead and generate our FP. Save first. And generate. Hopefully the weather, everything's okay. We have live weather on our flight plan go, so it should be okay. All right. Let's see, fuel. It says block fuel 6968. We have a lot of fuel on board, so we're okay. We have a lot. Here's our path here, if you guys can see that. Washington to Atlanta. Maybe going over Virginia, and be a beautiful flight, hopefully. All right. What I like to do is go back. So flight time should be hour and 32 minutes. Cruise is 340. I go back to edit flight so I can see the runways. Let's just take off from where we're taking off from runway 01. And let's go ahead and get our weather for Kdca. Ronald Reagan was one of my favorite presidents as well. It's awesome they got an airport named after him. So our barometric pressure is 30.01. 300. Okay. Sim brief. Check. All right. Flight plan go. So we're going to actually put our route in here today. Let's go ahead and text. Clear. Kdca. I cheat a little bit sometimes. And we're gonna go back to assembly. And looks like actually Flask is our only. Yeah, Flask is our only waypoint. It's a pretty straightforward approach. And what you do. Done. Alright, now we're going to do procedures. And departures for Kdca. I think it said Winnipeg. Klitch 1. Klitch 1 to Flask is what we do. Add to route. That easy. And was it Winnipeg 1? Or Wing 1. Keep saying Winnipeg for some reason. Wing 1 for our arrival. We're also going to be going on runway 27 right. Okay. Hopefully 27 right is the one of the runways there is jacked. Has a bunch of that's right. It's good. Has a bunch of stuff going through, like highways and stuff going through the actual scenery. So, and we said Win G, didn't we? Win G1. RNAV. No reference data. Go to rivals. Nothing. Huh. Let's go back. Win G. Huh. Interesting. Okay. You see, weather isn't really a factor right now. Pretty good. Go to airports. Go to Kdca. Get all set up here. And airport diagram. We are set here. Perfect. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and wow, it's beautiful right now. How's that looking? Looking pretty good, huh? Beautiful scenery. All right. So we're in the cockpit here. And we'll go ahead and I have track IR on as well. Keep it off right now. So let's go up and turn our batteries on. APU door, APU start. And line our nav. Our dampers on. We're also gonna floodlights are on. Check, good. Alright, so what I like to do first is our position in. We're at Kdca. Copy your coordinates, go to flight plan. I'm going to go into Katl. And runway 01. Flight number is 0079. Always. And execute that. Go to departure arrivals, departure. I think it was, what was it here? Just had it. Was it Klitch 1? Go back, look at our plane real quick. Yep, glitch 1 to flask. Okay. Hey. Get out. Little girls over here. If you're not gonna fly, you can't come in here. Flyers only in this room. Alright, so we got our clutch 1, runaway 1, flask, and let's see here. Execute. And we go to departure arrivals. Actually, we need to go put the rest of the stuff in here. Flask is basically our only waypoint, isn't it? Wow. And we're going to runway 28. What's up, Donald? How you doing, man? And so brief. 27 right, ILS. Someone wants to put a star in first. This is RNAV, that's why. Okay. RNAV 27 right. Did select a star. See if it'll let us put in flask. I don't think it will, but try it out. Nope. We'll delete that. Okay. We set our air temperature is right now in Kdca is 27. Performance thrust limit 27 Celsius. Okay, take off. Look at our legs page, make sure we're good here. Pretty straightforward. So we get the landing light to kind of adjust fire. This is RNAV or it's the approach, but not too worried about it. Okay. Flight plan. Alright, I think we're all set here. Going to put our barometric pressure in. That would have helped, huh? Pressure was 3001. Check. Alright. Nav lights are on, beacon lights on, or nav lights on. Okay. I think we're good there. Ignition. Sure we're good here. I'm gonna start engine 2. About 20, we're gonna give some gas. We got a lot of fuel though. Way too much fuel. Okay. Start engine 2. Yeah, right now I'm on locked FPS of 30 for the graphics card. So it's running pretty good though. Oops, don't do that. Almost started engine fire right there. Alright, we're getting there. These do pop out, but they don't pop out in 4K, so it's kind of hard to see them. Alright. Engine stable. And our generators. Let's go ahead and turn off our APU. I'll turn our beacon on. Hydraulics on. Alright, we're going to get our V-speed set here. First I'm going to go to FMS. Alright, we're about 47,000 pounds, which is way too heavy, but you know what, we're going to simulate we're transporting some fuel to Atlanta. That's about what we're doing. Let's go to our speeds here.
Your seatbelt should be worn low and tight. To fasten your seatbelt, there's a flat metal fitting into the buckle until it clicks.
47 is 139, 141, 150.
Your seat cushion can be used as a flotation device. To use, roll the cushion from the seat, place your arms to the straps and grab your wrists. Smoking is prohibited in the cabin and lavatories at all times. Federal law requires passenger compliance with light and no smoking and seatbelt signs. All placards and crew member instructions, including the use of seatbelts, and prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detector in an airplane lavatory. Your tray tables and seat backs should be in their upright and locked positions. All carrying items stowed completely underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. If you need any assistance throughout this flight,
139 for V1.
Located in that panel above your head. I appreciate your attention and invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our flight.
141.
I'll now demonstrate to you the oxygen mask and seatbelt operation.
Rotate 141 and V2 is 150. We're going to do an 8-3 flap takeoff. Okay. And we're going to climb out at 5,000 today, so. Alright, flight director on. I think we're set here. Look here, taxi lights on. This used the pedals, man, for this one. Alright. So let's see here. We're so runway 1. Let's go back to our flight planner. See where we're at in the airport here. Want nose right.
Okay, a push part is on it.
What's up, Seth?
Here we go. fuel bill, right?
Shut your mouth about that. Alright, so we'll be going out runway 1. And we're going down Kilo to Juliet. So we're going to adjust our trim a little bit. Okay. Using the XP Realistic. They said, yeah, you get clearance, and then you ask for permission to taxi, or you get permission to start up in some airports, taxi, and go from there. So we got the GeForces on, so it actually does help in immersion. The XP Realistic, I like it. Just it's causing crashes on my sim the last time I used it. This is the roll anticipation. Pretty cool feature. So the developer is outstanding. He keeps sending out updates. So on 1.08 right now, 1.07. I got some crashes, and that was thought it was the app. I didn't want to say it, but it was. So he's fixed those supposedly in this fix. So we'll see what happens. You can put failures on. I mean, random. Some other aircraft have different failure mechanisms. I think there's an app that actually helps with failures too, help make different failures. Beautiful airport though. And I highly recommend if you guys can get Flight Plan Go. It's free. This is the kind of stuff you get. It helps you your navigation, with your taxiing at the airport, so you can see what you're doing. Pretty awesome. So I have that Waterloo script on. That could be causing some frame hit, but what it does is it breaks up the waves so they're not all like, looks like a checkerboard. Looks a little more natural. Thanks for the sub, Aeroflat. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, like this aircraft, if you don't start the engines correctly, you will get engine fire. Straight up. Now we're going to Juliet. This was set up for our pre-flight. The app it's not an app, it's actually what helps broadcast the iPad screen onto the stream computer. It's called Air Server. We'll hold short right here. Just set up here. Strobes on. FMS. Put our clock on. I stream on Twitch, but I like streaming on YouTube better. It's more options for me, and I get to do 4K. I do stream on Twitch, so I stream different games on Twitch, and they're all flight sim related. Our engine's staying a little hot though. I don't know, I gotta watch that. Already in the red. Want to watch that close in the flight. Come on. Hey Jack, appreciate this description, brother. I'm gonna turn off Javier. Sorry, brother. Turn back our stick. Watch our speeds here. Try to get some good speed management going. Oh, we got a bunch of birds in our flight path. Not good. that right there is a nightmare. So I'm gonna wait till those birds go away. So we don't have an engine fire. This looks like the looks like the end of the world here. Damn, right in the runway too. Where's our ground control at? The shotguns. All right, do heading. MS set. All right, we're all set. All right, we're gonna put our navigation, autopilot. I'll turn that right off because we almost crashed. Not good there. We didn't like that at all, did it? Yeah, using the XP realistic, so I got to turn it down a little bit. That was a little too much. Miguel, thanks for the sub, brother. Not liking this, is it? Yeah, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. It's way too bumpy. The GeForce is. Turn it off for a second. I'm using they're on the down there under add-ons in the description, or actually under the header here. So all that was from all that wind from those clouds. Wow, the turbulence. That's crazy. I can actually focus a little bit. That was kind of rough. Alright, go standard. A little rough there for a second. Hey, Total Freak, how you doing, man? CRJ-200 is in the description and in the little header there. CRJ-200. Yes, Todd, Reshape does not work with Flight Factor, at least for the, you're trying to input stuff in the MFC, it doesn't work that well. It's, I went to the forums, they have the same problem. Use Photoshop. I'm doing great, man. I'm off today. I'm using the XP Realistic. It works good, but I never had that much turbulence before. Takeoff like that, so. The only thing I don't like about using this capture card for 4K is I gotta lock my FPS at 30, and usually I can get a lot better FPS without locking the FPS using VSync. But our speeds or our temperatures at -1. I'll click that in here. Right now we're using our speed for our pitch. It's not a very long flight, but see how it goes. So what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Anyone have any cool stuff going on? Hey Display, how you doing, man? Right now I'm just adjusting the thrust limit per the air temperature outside to help make sure the engines aren't going to go overheated. Ah, nice. House shopping. That could be exciting and stressful at the same time. Supposedly, especially if you're trying to sell your house, you know, and it depends on, when I had to move up here, my house had to sell first before I could move into a house, so. Traveling back from vacation, nice. Got to work later. Gotcha. Got a pretty strong headwind of 65 knots, so. We don't want our speeds get too close to this red line up here because they'll start shaking the bird. So we're gonna throttle down a little bit here in a second. I'll put in target of 79. That should keep us not too close to the red, but it should also keep us okay for our... Actually, let me go ahead and make sure we can get to our cruise altitude first, and I'll put that in. Gonna try for landing lights and stuff. We haven't done that yet either. All right. Alright, speed's good. Probably do a stream later in 1080p, show the difference in FPS. Without having locked frames, I get a lot better frame rates without having locked, but still looks pretty good. Oh, Donald, that's awesome. That'd be sweet. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it, man. Alright, since we're getting lighter out, I'm going to change our reshade profile. Not much weather at all. Got some weather moving in by Atlanta. Looks like to the west of Atlanta, but like we're pretty clear, most part. Alright, so question for the chat. What's your favorite GA aircraft in X-Plane 11? Your favorite commercial jet or commercial aircraft in X-Plane 11? And why? Yes, X-Chrome, this is X-Enviro. Yeah, the Diamond DA42 Simplicity. Do you use the Albeo one or the other one? Edward. X-Chrome supposedly it's being updated really soon. I'd wait to see how the update works. It's not bad. It's just they haven't updated it in over 6 months, and I'm not too happy with that. So, kind of on the fence about. On the fence. I mean, it looks beautiful. I'm using the experimental clouds, the 2048. So. Dream 407. Nice. I have the 412, I think it is. Helicopter. I'm not very good in it though. Got some scenery loading in right now. Yeah, and it does not like locked FPS for some reason. X-Enviro. Usually in 4K, I usually get between that sky like this, 45 frames easy. Gotcha, Edward. Ground speed is really good. We're at 424. Airspeed is 476. True airspeed. Doing pretty good. I'm not on either. Not on either right now. Not on an IVO or bad sim. What we might do is I might try a test flight later with X-Enviro with, I don't know, X-Enviro with the A330. Last night did a flight in the A330. Spoilers worked, everything worked. But I had XP Realistic off, I had X-Enviro off. So I might do a test flight and see if that has anything to do with the spoiler issue that I was having. But I did update the A330 and it's working really good. Think about doing a cross country flight, maybe from like Washington D.C. to San Francisco or something. It'd be kind of cool in the Airbus. So let's do a little experiment here. Let's turn off our locked FPS real quick. I still have do windowed mode. Windowed, use it VSync off. The only thing is, let's see what kind of frames we're getting. The only thing is the card is only for 30 FPS. So now I'm getting 50 frames a second, 48, 45. So the locked FPS is not the go, but for this capture card it is. How's the quality look though with this frame rate? Oh, that is gorgeous down there. Wow. All right, but a disclaimer though, I'm streaming. I have a stream computer, so it's not. I'm not streaming from the same computer I'm gaming from. I'm using the AVI 4K capture card, USB 3 card. Great little card, really is. But you notice, usually with the frames are locked, your frame appears at 3333, and now I'm getting really good usage on the GPU and everything. So. And it's actually painting pretty well, so this I might use this more often. Let's go in the cockpit and look around, see how it looks. .30 frames in the cockpit, 37, ain't too bad. Now reshade does add about 2 or 3 frames, depending on if I have reshade completely off. I get a little bit better frames, but reshade is great. Yeah, though it's working good though without the locked FPS. Might use that more often with the 4K streaming. All right, so I only had a couple guys respond. I know there's a lot more creepers in the chat. So, like I said, what's your favorite plane and why? What are you excited for? You guys excited for Flight Sim World? Are you excited for Prepared version 4? It's out. My opinion on Flight Sim World, I'm not sold on it. I know it's in early access, but I'm not going to be a hater. I'm just going to give my opinion. That's why I'm here. It's my channel. I think it needs to be optimized. It's like the same FSX code, except for DirectX 11. I do like Prepared version 4. I haven't used it, but it looks pretty good. At least they have a 64-bit operating system. We're a big community. Some guys like Prepared, some guys like X-Plane, some guys like both. So I'm glad the biggest thing with Prepared was with the OMs. So any tips for people starting out in X-Plane 11? I would start out without buying any scenery packs, any add-ons. I would just get in, go to Seattle in the Cessna, and just get used to the actual flight dynamics. Are a lot different than Prepared and FSX, a lot more realistic. And just do a flight from Seattle to Portland, and the default scenery is beautiful. Then slowly start making your way and looking at what you want to get. One thing with using Ortho 4XP, you'll notice my frames will dip a little bit every probably 10-15 minutes or more because it's trying to load the next tile. The tiles, there's tiles for each part of the world, and the tile can be 8 gigabytes, so it's trying to load all that data in sometimes, so I'll get a little slowed down sometimes, but usually it ain't too bad. Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Welch. Majestic. Wow, DH, yeah. That'd be awesome. So would you guys be interested if I did a stream a little bit, probably an hour or two, from Washington DC to San Francisco in the Airbus in 4K? You can see the entire US. I think that'd be kind of cool. Be a long flight, might have to take some breaks and go get some chow and stuff, but I think it'd be kind of a cool stream. What do you guys think? Yeah, John, I have all the U.S. Orbix stuff except for like probably 10 airports. So I'm interested to see, has it been updated yet for version 4? Yeah, I do fly GA. I flew, like flying the King Air, like flying the 208 Skywagon. Also, I got the Eclipse 550. I won that in a stream from Gorilla Me. That's an epic light jet, man. That's a great little bird. I do fly GA a lot. We're about halfway there, guys. So I'm waiting for the CRJ version 2 to come out. It's I know we finished modeling and all the lighting and stuff about 3 months ago. So hopefully it comes out soon. That's gonna be an epic bird. When that CRJ-200 comes out, it's gonna be awesome. Gotcha, John. So I'm not hating on P3D version 4. I'm glad they have it. I've seen a couple of streams. The frames look pretty low. Like the problem is people are putting all their settings on max because they'll say, oh, it's a 64-bit operating system, so I can just max everything out. Even though it's 64-bit, you still have to manage your frame rates with your quality, you know. So you gotta tweak your settings a little bit. Hey, DDGM 2000, how you doing, brother? If you guys are new to the channel, I try to stream as much as I can on YouTube, so subscribe, be part of the Ranger family here. I'd appreciate it. I do it for fun. I don't monetize videos. I just do it for fun and interact with you guys. Oh wow, really? That's outstanding. Are you a real world pilot, John? John, I have the Titan X with the small P, not the new Titan with like the big P, if you want to call it. When the 1080 came out, like a week or two after the 1080 came out, 1080 Ti, they announced the new Titan. I had the older Titan XP, but I had the Waterblock on it, and I'll tell you what, it's great. biggest thing for me, I think, with this sim is make sure your memory's set properly. I overclock my computer CPU. I have my actual voltage at 1.35. It doesn't fluctuate, so I don't have it going up and down depending on load. Could be bad for the CPU after a while, but I have it water cooled. My memory is overclocked a little bit on the XMP profile and the Titan, and once you get that good mix, you get great frames. Dad, I don't have a Facebook page, brother. If you want to send me like an email or something, my email address is ranger79productions@gmail.com. Just my YouTube name at gmail.com. If you guys like the stream quality and want to donate something, I have these little pictures flashing up, different charities, different organizations. Just do me a favor and give those guys a little bit of money. Folds of Honor, the Order of the Purple Heart. I have a good friend at work. He's actually a Purple Heart recipient. He's a president of the Oklahoma chapter for the Military Order of the Purple Heart. Those guys do a lot of service for vets. The Folds of Honor does a lot of grants for vets for their kids. They help wounded warriors. Obviously, help vets who are wounded get back on their feet. So, don't give me any money. Go to those guys and donate. I'd be really thankful if you guys did that. Alright, let's see where we're at here on the flight plan. Yeah, it looks a lot better with the frames unlocked. Okay. So a great G-bake, you want to be at 27,000 feet. We got some time here. Yeah, we got some time. Mr. Gorilla Me, the man of the hour. What are you doing, brother? How you doing, man? I was just talking about you a little bit. Yeah, John, that overclock is good. It's a good overclock. The biggest thing I said, like my overclock, I was having like blue screens, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just set my voltage on a static and see if I can push it to 1.35 volts on water, and it's been great. Welch, I did all my own ortho for the whole U.S. It's about 7 terabytes, using Bing as a source and Zoom level 17. So, I mean, right now it's a little dark because the sun's coming up, but it's gorgeous. John, that's awesome, brother. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I'm a veteran. I have some, I got a rating of I think 60 for disability. I got a little banged up. I didn't get injured in war, so I'm lucky. I have a full job. I have a great family. I use my GI Bill to get my college degree, and I'm proud of my service, and I wouldn't change it for the world. It was hard at times. It was great, fulfilling. The best part of it was all the people with me. All my troops were a family, a brotherhood. So some of those guys coming back need help, because I saw stuff over there, dealt with stuff, and you get to internalize and try to figure out how you're going to deal with it. Sometimes you can't deal with it alone. You need help. So these organizations do help our veterans. Without our veterans, we wouldn't have what we have now. That's beautiful, beautiful country and our way of living. So I'm all for helping veterans. So you notice the frames went to like 28, 30. We have an ortho load going in right now. So it usually takes about 15 seconds, and the ortho will load. It's loading a tile ahead of the other tile in your actual memory. So that's why the frames kind of dip a little bit. They should go back up. Plus, I have ortho or the Vario updating every 5 minutes. So yeah, I have my link in the description of my pictures of my PC, but I've changed a couple of things. I don't use that blue thermalate coolant. It gunked my whole system up, so I just use distilled water and did the algae algae eater, you want to call it. That blue, what's it called? Thermal Lake 1000. I don't know. It's a blue. I threw it away. It started messing up my CPU block, gunking up my everything. Man, it was just it sucked. So I had to flush it out. It took about 7 hours of flushing, cleaning, and I got it all. And now it's on distilled water, and I won't go back to any kind of colored water for my cooling. Appreciate that. Yeah, that ortho load took a long time. Wow. So for the ortho, I have it on 2 hard drives. They're 6 terabytes a piece. They're the X300 Toshibas. They're about $200 a piece. Not too bad. I'm starting to do Europe now. So working out pretty good. But this CRJ is one of my favorite birds, man. I love it. It's not all automated. Of course, you have autopilot, but you have to actually, put your controls in and make sure your throttle management is correct. And it's challenging, but it's fun. All right, so I'm gonna look at my real quick and see what our approach was gonna be. The wing 1, but I don't think that really matters as we're going to 27 right. All right, wing 1. Yeah, surprised to go past the airport. Come back around. We'll see what our flight plan looks like here. And want to go to 27 right, do ILS approach. Or localizer. Hey John, I'm sorry to hear that, man. 51 years young, wow. Yeah, I know Undertaker sometimes, it does suck, man. They kind of take advantage of his situation. Sorry to hear that, brother. Gorilla, we're using X-Enviro for this stream. Alright, so let's look at our legs page, see if we're even close to what we're supposed to be doing here with the, alright, yeah, I got no arrival here, really. Wing 1, ILS 27, flash, so what we'll do is, it's like Harry's our last point, so we'll go back to our wing 1. We're going to have to wing it, literally. Which is kind of cool in this aircraft, you can do stuff like that. Alright, so it says landing runway 27 right, expect ILS or localizer 27. So here's Harry right here. We have 5,000 at Harry. And let's see here. 27 right. M cap, MM cap. We have that on our. So we're gonna add that. So I'm gonna add a waypoint here if I can, if it'll let me. Let's put in. Oh, we're turning a little bit. Yeah, I'm not too happy with it right now, I'll be honest with you, brother. Alright, we're going to put some manual points in here because I don't like where the way this is going. Kayla. And we'll put in Dodes. Posey. It looks like UU. UU, huh? Okay. UYO. Not database. Oh. And we'll do Silva. Should get us on our approach path pretty good here. And we'll do MCAP. Much better. Then we'll go back and look at, now we'll look at the approach for, or look at the 22.7. Right. Hopefully one of those points is in here. Yep. I don't see it. Where's it at? Yep, there goes MCAP. Perfect. We could put the rest of these fixes in as well if we wanted to. Why not? Oh yeah, I agree. MCAP, it's here in November. Mercer. And we'll do OSTRR. Okay. Probably help but turn off the screen, huh? There we go. Alright, so we had to put a little bit of manual stuff in. A lot of times when I have a SID for departure and a star, it puts it automatically in, but since this is usually you get vectors to your runway at Atlanta, it's not putting the full fix in, so excuse me, so it'll be we'll be alright though. We'll make it work. Adapt and overcome. Well, alright, okay. So at Kala, we're going to be at 10,000 at 250 knots. So, guys, gorgeous, though, isn't it, guys? Gorgeous scenery. Yeah, Gorilla, you might want to uninstall it or delete it and then reinstall it. your X Enviro, and I'm using the Miguel. Thanks for this follow, brother. Welcome. Like I said, you really might want to try to reinstall. I use the experimental clouds. I think I have it on cloud set 2 at 2048 by 2048. It was working pretty good. Really is. How you doing, Miguel? So, Gorilla, what's your favorite aircraft in X-Plane 11? GA and commercial. Go. I want to hear it. Oh, nice, Portugal. I have never been to Portugal, I don't think. It sounds bad, but I've been to so many countries when I was in the Air Force. But sometimes you land somewhere for like an hour or two, and then you go somewhere else. You guys see my frames just took a complete shit right there. That's a little worrisome because yeah, it was sometimes X Enviro and your ortho load at the same time, and that's really bad for your computer because you have a lot of data getting transferred. So, but we're okay here. All right, so I'll be at 27,000. Great. Start descent right here. Triple 7, GA. Yeah, the 407. Everyone's just loving that 4. I'm about to get that motherfucker, man. Everyone's saying the 407 is awesome. Yeah, I know. Then you get the C1 set, the C17 updated ASAP, man. It's pissing me off. I think it's a dead project, though, brother. To be honest with you. Because I haven't seen anything on his site or nothing. Or the forums about that. Everyone's asking and nothing. Bring our throttle back just a little bit. I don't want to get too close to the red here. Alright, we need to be 210 at Winnipeg, so we need to start throttling down here. A little bit of spoilers out, slow sounds a little bit. And that shaking is the X Enviro. I'm sorry, XP Realistic. Hey Seth, yes, Seth's a trooper, man. He likes to chat and then he likes to watch the streams. He's awesome. All right, we're at Winnipeg. We'll be at 21,000. It's good. performance. Never had a problem with spoilers in this beast, that's for damn sure. Rock solid, like a champ. So I think I found the magic solution here. Turn off the VSync, and my frames are back to 50s, 40s. So, and it still looks good on stream. You guys are too much. I'm boring, but I like to have fun. I like to stream and talk to you guys. So whatever you want to talk about, man, I'm always game. So we should have a good approach. Let's look at what our ILS. It should be a localizer. Let's see what the actual radio frequency is. Real quick. Said 27 right. It will be 1113. Do that real quick. Kind of hard with this shaking. Set. Ergo will be at 12,000. Could do. Set that right now. Not much, that's what's on 100% right now, so. Vitali, welcome to the Ranger family, brother. Good to have you here. Love that name, that's an awesome name. Yeah, I watched all the Gorilla Me's C-17 videos. Loved it. It's awesome. So if you're in the chat right now and you're watching this, Gorilla Me, it's Gorilla Me, all one word. Go over to his channel and give him a sub, man. He's an awesome streamer, very nice guy, very talkative, very enjoyable to watch. I love his streams. Thanks, Seth. You are, brother. You are. The only one we're missing right now is Mariano. Mariano is a prankster. He's a jokester. He comes in here. I had an 8-hour stream, and he was in there the whole time making jokes and just made the stream amazing, you know. Let's look at our weather in Atlanta real quick. Pull it up for you guys. See what I use. I use different weather apps, but this is just a website here. Katl. We are at 28.9 temperature and 30.08 barometric. 3008. We started off with 12,000 pounds of fuel. We had a lot. So we're at 47,000 pounds. So now we're about probably landing around 43. The whole time, Seth, you're a beast. The whole time. And we said we want to be at 10,000 at Katl. Speeds are actually where it's supposed to be for the charts. 280 at Ergo is how it's supposed to be, so we're good. We'll slow it down to about 250 at Katl. You are a beast, Seth. You're a beast. Yeah, frames are just gorgeous. See, so I'm streaming at 30 FPS, but looks pretty good on this stream. With this frame rate, man, looks pretty good. Not too not gonna be pissed about that. Looks damn good. All right, 12,000. All right, we're gonna go and drop a little bit more. We'll do 10,000 at Katl. At 250. I'm pretty comfortable in this bird though, to be honest with you. So not perfect, but I'm pretty comfortable with it. I like it. It's full a lot of flights in it, so. It's a good speed. You guys can see it has a little indication for altitude. At Katl would be at 10,000. Set. What I do need to do is look at our charts and see how we're doing for what's our V speed is going to be, or approximate. Should have wrote some stuff down, but I was a little busy. So we're going to land around 43,000 pounds. So our yeah, 143 should be our landing speed, or VREF. Bill does watch my stream sometimes. I know he works a lot, so, but he does. All right, VREF. Let's see here. Make sure I'm good. VREF is 137. What I'm doing right now is, if I can do it, is try to get everything at 90, then put my target speed at 137. It helps me not land. But our threshold speed there. Alright, so we're at Katl. Let's go back to my chart, see where we need to be at here. All right, at Posey, I'm about at 8,000 at Posey. Speed's pretty good right now. Gonna put our lane lights on. And we said 330, 3008, didn't we? Okay. Scenery's loading in, so bear with me here. And we're good. Good to go. Speed's okay. Oh, nice. UU, we want to be at 7,000. Yeah, Gorilla Me's already a beast. I've been on for like almost 7 years or more. he's already a movie star, man. Rock star. It's awesome. Alright, we're gonna start slowing her down a little more. We have strobes on, correct? Yeah. Everything's going well. Alright, Yo-Yo 7,000, Sylvia 7,000, MCAP when we at 6,000. MCAP should be right about here. So we'll go ahead and plug that in. About 500 feet a minute descent. Get a quick look outside. Gorgeous. Alright, let me go and switch over on my charts to approach. Alright, heading should be 275, MCAP should be at, it says here, yep, 6,000, yo, so MCAP should be at 5,000, should get the radar fix. Hopefully it's 18 miles out of MCAP, so speeds are looking pretty good. Bring speed back just a little bit more. Hello, Syrup. How you doing, man? CRJ does not like that. Those quick turns, though. It does not like that at all. It's kind of hard to use when it's doing all this rolling and stuff with the head. It's hard to use, man. Like realistic. Alright, yeah, slow her down. One set of flaps. Alright, got the my glide slope right there. A little slow here, let's go ahead and push it up a little bit. And our next waypoint is what? Mass center should be at 4,000. Next set of flaps. We're away in sight, pretty far out, but we're good. Oh, Ranger, you're fine, dude. Or, I'm sorry, Gorilla, you're fine, brother. Alright, gear down. Looking good. I think I'm gonna mainly do this from now on, from here on out. We're a little high. Third set of flaps. Yeah, you gotta be careful with this throttle though. She likes to get crazy. And last flaps. One thing I did not do is arm my spoilers. Did I arm my spoilers? Yep. Okay. Speed's okay. Do manual reversers when we get down. Just watching that little dot there. We're a little low. trim out a little bit. Good. I'll be a little faster though. We're a little slow. Little floaty. Let's get back on glide slope here. Doing okay. One thing in 4K is kind of hard to. Wow, we just dropped. Not hard to see the speed indicator. This little bird. Yeah, we're a little fast. Alright, trim it down. We're going to bring it down a little bit. A little fast and a little high. But we'll be okay. Level out. Right about there. Speed's okay. A little bit of a crosswind. That we can't handle. Tell you what, this XP Realistic makes it a little bit more challenging to fly for sure. For sure. We hit a little hard, but I'm okay. Alright. Diverter's out. We were a little too slow. A little slow there. I should have kept my speed around 137. It's alright though. Welcome to Atlanta. Let's go ahead and get off here. But he did fix the roll anticipation for XP Realistic. It really does work pretty well. This is the home of Delta. A little hard landing. Like I said, my speed, I should have my speed up a little bit, but wasn't too bad. Putting the other points in was really helpful. The approach really helped a lot. Alright, so we got a good spot over here. So no issues. I didn't have any crashes with XP Realistic because it's version 1.08. Pretty good stuff. Alright, let's watch the replay. That'll work. We hit pretty hard though, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, everything's loading in now. Here we go. Yep, this is for the flight plan though. I know. There's a lot of restricted areas there. Shouldn't have went over. Like I said, I was a little slow. Yeah, it went too bad. I've done worse. Looking good. Alright, it's going to shut her down and call it a successful stream, I think. Alright guys, well, that was our flight from Washington DC to Atlanta. Looked pretty good. I had a good time with you guys. I'm probably going to do a stream from Washington DC. Actually, no, I'll do it from Boston to San Francisco in about an hour, hour and a half. the Airbus. So we'll try to test out the XP Realistic and XM Vario, see if there's any problems with the flaps or anything, or the spoilers. So hope you guys enjoyed. It'll be a long flight, so I'll have to take some breaks here and there. I think it should be a great flight. We'll see. I'll get to see all of the U.S. Ortho throughout the U.S., so it should be a great flight. And I'll make sure my San Francisco scenery is good to go from Mr. X, and we should be good. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks everyone for watching. Gorilla, Seth, John, all you guys, been awesome. I'll talk to you guys probably back in about an hour and a half. So I'll see you guys soon. Ready 79 out.
Channel 5 breaking news. We have some breaking news just coming across the wires. Reading reports of massive explosions in Richmond, Virginia. Authorities report the explosion occurring near the Virginian Commonwealth University at approximately 10:08 this morning. We now have a statement from President Barack Obama, and I quote, "Citizens, it is with great sadness that I report this morning's detonation of a radioactive bomb in Richmond, Virginia, that has killed thousands of our citizens and struck at the heart of our great nation. Our prayers are with you, and we will stop at nothing to provide assistance in this time of need. God bless the United States of America, and good night." It has been 21 days since the Richmond, Virginia terrorist attack, and we're getting reports that a massive deployment of U.S. and coalition military forces are deploying and staging across bases throughout Southwest Asia in preparation of war. But our sources have confirmed the military campaign will be named Operation Piercing Fury.
Glad we got some hogs from the Rock to join the party. The terrain isn't too different to what you're used to in Korea. One big difference here, no target practice, fellas. We roll locked and loaded at all times.
Hog flight, Voodoo 2-3, request show of force 400 feet off the deck over the target AO. Put the fear of God in them. Contact right, contact right. Cast flights, Voodoo 2-3, we're popping red smoke on target AO. Give them hell, flush them out, cleared hot. I say again, cleared hot.
Mayday, this is Dodge 1-1. I took a SAM hit about 15 minutes ago, and now both engines are out, and I'm punching out.